Alright, so picture this. You and the missus, or the mister, or whatever, you're on PTO, or just some general R&R type time, and you're out in, I don't know, Napa, or wine country in any number of states. And what are you in? You are in your 2021 Peakpounder Gulfstream BTouring Cruiser 5240 4x4. And people are eating it up. And you guys are loving it because it's so comfortable and it drives so well. And you're just going winery to winery. And, you know, every once in a while you might find a little back road that you want to kick off and catch some views that may not be on the beaten path. And how do you do it? How do you do it? Let me tell you how you do it, guys. It's Josh at Peakpounder. And you do it with 33-inch Goodyear DuraTrack RTs. You do it with Warren manual locking hubs. You do it with a 5-inch lift and Fox 2.0s. And then, you know, if you mess up, well, you've got your Warren VR Evo 12S and synthetic line winch. You've got LED cube lights with interchangeable lenses. And you've got this fantastic Goliath Offroad front bumper. And man, are you thankful that they started doing the low profile bull bar on these, because it looks exceptional. Recovery hooks look great. Finished in kind of a satin black, I guess, powder coat. And of course, you know, when you get back on the road, what do you need? What do you need to stay comfortable? What do you need to soak up the bumps and the curves with reckless abandon like they're not even there? Maybe a BDS dual stabilizer bracket with Fox stabilizers? You know, I don't know. Dana 60 back there in the back. Sumo stops. Guys, I'm not even gonna beat around the bush here. This is the best handling Class C, Class B plus rig that I've ever driven. And let me tell you why. It's because we're about improving process. We're about tuning the chassis. We're about giving you what you need, listening to our customers and our viewers, taking that feedback to the bank and building it into the next build. By the way, once you're done in Napa, are you gonna check into some overpriced, hoity-toity, frou-frou 5-star hotel? You might, but you probably shouldn't. And once you see the inside of this, you're probably not gonna want to, because what we have is a wall slide for your bedroom. I'll show you guys that. This is a perfect couples coach, guys. We've been having a blast. This thing was pretty much gray a couple of days ago from a trip through Badlands. God, I don't even know. It's all a blur. But we've spent about the last 7 days putting some miles on this build, making sure that everything is solid and ready to go. And I couldn't be more pleased. Check out this hyper clean awning. Bought this thing with 3,000 miles, guys. Got about 9 on it now. Let's go inside. It is hot, 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 hot here on the banks of the Mississippi River in Winona, Minnesota. So stepping up, you've got your power step. Got a nice little stash spot that we're not using, but you could hide, you know, anything in there. And I don't know, whatever you're into. All right, step lockout, battery, main house battery disconnect. This is your porch light that is really an inside kind of entry light. Heater vent. This is the first one of these that we built with jacks, and it's you know, it does what it needs to do. Of course, you need some blocks or some levelers. You know, the little orange things are better to make it happen. But extend, retract. What could that be? I'll let you guys know in just a minute. If you've already seen a 5240, you probably already know what kind of party trick that is about. So I'm going to go ahead and close the door. We got the generator running. Hopefully the air conditioning is not too obtrusive. Let's step back. So swivel seats. Both seats are swivel. I just have this one swiveled out right now because we're sort of moving this thing around, trying to get the best views for y'all. Okay. Trailer brake controller. I believe that is factory on all BT Cruisers. Don't quote me on that. And electronic shift 4-wheel drive. So this is the second one of these that we've done, and I failed to call it out in the previous video for the Thor Coleman unit. But man, I prefer this over cutting a hole in the floor of the cab and having to do the whole old school shifter into the transfer case and that kind of thing. It just helps. Just makes it easier and really kind of eliminates, you know, potential for noise and that kind of stuff. This is the factory head unit. This is the dual flat screen. It's the folding screen. They're okay. If you want to upgrade this, let me know. We can make it happen. You guys see that? I bet you can't see that. But I think it's a factory add-on. So it's one of these clip-on dash cams that goes over the mirror. But there is another rear view camera out back. So 2 rear view cameras. If you back into something in this, you probably need to be driving a Mini Cooper. I don't know. Nothing against Mini Coopers, they're just small. All right, so this is Class B Plus. You can tell because of the lack of the overhang, you know, and no bunk up top. Let's just back up and give you guys an overall view here. All right, so you can see the bed is a Murphy bed. Show you guys how that works here in a second. Spin around, give you an alternate view of the floor plan. So counterclockwise, sofa, Murphy bed, galley with the range and oven, pull down sink basin, or pull down faucet in your sink basin. And then as we get towards the rear, this is your bathroom, closet, shower, of course, pocket door in the shower, or pocket door in the bathroom, I should say, separating the shower from the separating the bathroom from the rest of the house. Check out the cool electric fireplace, right? Isn't that cool? It is an actual heater, but don't get confused. This rig does have the standard propane heater that is, I think, 18,500 BTU. That's kind of a striking image, isn't it, of that bridge here on the Mississippi? All right. So moving right along, 3-burner stove. I believe this is the, oh, this is not the Furrion unit. This is a Greystone, but it looks a lot like the Furrion. Oven never been cooked in. Microwave. We've used that a bunch on this trip. Coming through Montana and South Dakota with you guys shaking this thing down. So it's been a trip. It has been a trip, a lot of memories. A lot of places that we've gotten to experience. Tank heaters. This is both gray and black. Everything is controlled from your Dometic thermostat, so that would be heat and air conditioning. Nice deep sink basin, like I said. This one doesn't pull down. That's my bad, but it does twist. Okay. Range hood. Look at this. High Point. That's where we are. Minus the E. Come see us in High Point, North Carolina. Come talk to me about this one. I like the blue lights that Gulfstream puts in for running light type duties or when you're parked. It's a nice soft blue glow instead of blowing you out with incandescent or LED lighting. We put, I'm not going to put these out, but we did put 2 table bases together with some cutting boards because, you know, I work remotely. This is definitely not our primary job. Peakpounder is a passion more than anything. And so when I'm working, you know, there may be a chance that I want to have a laptop out and Bambi wants to kick back in the sofa or whatever. So we did two separate tables. We can do whatever you guys want to do. We can leave it like that. If you want a custom type thing, we can do that as well. All right, USB power on either side of the sofa. Now check this out. Up, down. While we're doing that, I'll show you guys this. Power sofa, power TV, fireplace. Dude, really? Swivel seat. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this sofa out a little bit more. Home is most definitely where you park it. Drop this bad boy down. Little platform pulls out. And the bed lets down. And that's it. There is your primary sleeping arrangement in the BT Cruiser 5240. It also gives you an additional window and access to a couple of additional touch lights. Like I said, power over here as well for USB. Cabinet space is crazy. Bedding is just kind of crammed in there right now, but you guys can get a feel for, I mean, we can get a king size comforter, king size sheets, and some pillows in these cabinets. I mean, they're no joke. Gulfstream manual in there. Your AC is vented instead of just dumping straight out of the unit like on the Thor models. Control panel. Generator 42 hours. We're using it. We've been using it the entire trip. Awning light. Ceiling light. This is your primary quarters. Water heater is AC only. Water pump is on right now. Slide out and your awning extension. Okay. TV, I believe, is a 40-inch. It's pretty trick, right? I'm just going to drop it back down. Oh, I forgot. It's not remote. It's not auto down. It's auto up, but you got to hold it down. So I'm not gonna put you guys through that. I'll just hold it while we continue the tour here. So, bathroom, our sink area here, very clean, almost brand new. Medicine cabinet with your with storage. Cabinets. Here is your closet. Closet is nice and spacious, if not a little short. You can see our shirts sort of drag here, but you can make it work for you, I'm sure. If you ever want to rob Peakpounder, come to the closet. That's where all of our camera gear, drones, all that stuff is hiding. More cabinets. Just showing you guys how clean all this is. I mean, it's essentially unused, most of this stuff. Your fridge is your typical Dometic unit. Freezer's super clean. You guys know I have a serious Coke habit, so that one is in the freezer. Post filming. Fridge. Great space. Nothing too crazy here, right? We all know these dual power or dual fuel fridges. AC power and or propane. All right, bathroom. Again, you know, mirrors. Do kind of a bad job of disguising myself. You know, corporate America is a mess. And so with this being kind of, like I said, a passion project, concealing my face should probably come at a higher priority. But anyway, that's a story for a different time. So nice full-size shower, dry bath. Toilet is not China, it's plastic toilet, but super durable. It's the what is the name brand? Thetford, I believe. Pretty common stuff. I like the skylight, and I love the glass shower door with the lock. Okay. Roof vent. Minnesota, please do something about your flies. It is a little ridiculous. What else? What else? What else? What am I missing? A couple speakers in the back that run off of the factory head unit. Swivel seat, electronic four-wheel drive. Went over the rear view camera. If you guys want to upgrade the batteries in this for a more off-grid type experience, we can definitely do that. I'm actually in talks with a manufacturer right now. Can't say too much about it, but there are changes potentially coming. They just gotta act right. You know what I mean? It's all about you guys. It's all about showing you that this versus Sprinter, there is no contest. So let's go through. Let's fly through the outside real quick. Huge storage right here. We've just got some tracks, water hose, and some microfiber. This is carpeted, right? Carpeted all over. Dual 110s, household appliances, furnace vent, fridge vent, water heater, 6-gallon is your Dometic unit. Outside closet storage is nice, right? Plenty of space here, and it's fairly tall. Lock all that up later. Moving around, I'm gonna pan out because honestly, I'm in love with this thing. And you know, inadvertently, unintentionally, it is couples month, I guess, at Peakpounder, because our other current build is also kind of a couples build or couples rig, but you know, different strokes for different folks. You like the shorty, or you like 24.5 feet? I'm kind of torn, you know. Why not buy both? QG4000, maybe a little loud. I did install a vent here because I'm not crazy about a clear coat, you know, body paint type thing, and generator heat. So I think that works out better. Battery is your factory setup, 100 amp. We can change that, like I said, 10-gallon, now not 10 pound, 10-gallon propane. This is your free wire for factory solar. That's dumb. Do it yourself. We can do it. 30 amp service. Outdoor shower. Can't get a hold of that. Outdoor shower. We've got the fixture for that inside. City water, black tank, flush. Black tank flush has a big plus. Sewer hose. Your wastewater tanks are here. You can see your heating pads on both of those. All this is in really good shape. I mean, just basically brand new, truthfully. See our slide out. Looks nice, and it's not too big, you know. It's not too over the top. The roof on this one is so straight. This is not a TPO roof. I'm not gonna climb up there, but when you guys come and look at this, you'll definitely be able to see. So that's about it. If you guys wanna talk about this one, it's Josh at peakpounder.com. Hit me up on here, of course. Instagram at Peakpounder4x4RV. Asking 105 on this one. And she's worth every penny because she is unbelievably solid. Come drive it, guys. It's the only way you're going to know. Josh at Peakpounder. We build these things for hostile environments. What you do with it, that's up to you. Let's go camping, y'all. Peakpounder.